Так. Иля Фантомия. Итак, что у нас? Что у нас по заданиям? Солдатский блюз. Наймите охранника по имени Орис. Вы найдете его около северных ворот Фрисайда. Кэс.
Sure hope you know what you're doing.
Кэс. Нам пора расстаться.
What? No
Что ж,
music?
даже без музыки.
I'll hold the
Тогда
tears till I'm
слезы тоже
gone.
отменяются. Да, это точно.
Fine then.
Ну ладно. Эде, мы вдвоем. С тобой вдвоем. Солдатский блюз. Задание. Надо нанять одного отморозка.
Download Navarro Outpost Scientist. I am glad that you...
Жаль, Эде, тебя с собой нельзя взять в DLC. О, DLC, точно.
Sounds like the NCR and the Legion are both gearing up for a fight. We've been seeing a lot more soldiers around.
Где там Орис?
Watch yourself around here.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep...
Сколько стоят твои услуги?
200
За 2
caps
сотни
gets you my
крышек
watchful
ты
eye for a
попадешь
trip to the south
к южным
gate.
воротам под моим чутким крылом. Ладно, я найму тебя.
Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall.
Так, за 2 сотни бачей мы наняли цього охранника.
Hey, you're the one who's been
Эй,
going
ты
around helping
шатаешься в
people
округе,
around here,
помогаешь
right?
людям. Король одобряет твою работу. Лот Ферокактус
To your
это
left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their service. Up ahead on the next block is where
Stuff
the
we're
king's
not even
at.
allowed to sell,
Let them
people.
scare you.
Only
They
at
don't
Mick and
outnumber you.
Ralph's.
Then,
The food's cheaper, the table's more...
Down to the right here is the fun part.
зазывала
Seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
Он что, охерел? Привет.
Hey,
Эй,
slow
сбавь
down.
скорость. Мне не
I'll have a look
нравятся
at some
эти
of those
ребята
men
впереди.
ahead.
Давай-ка
Let's take-
пойдем другим путем. Мне кажется, він хоче нас грабануть. Нет, стоп, серьезно, я вальнул типа из серебряной лихорадки? Може це якась ошибка? Ладно, Еде, розберись.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
Окей. Ладно. И отмечайте все подозрительные действия в его поведении.
Thought you could ambush us, huh?
Хера.
Nothing to worry about.
Ни о чем не волнуйся.
You had hired one
Если
of those
бы
other
с
hacks,
тобой
you'd be up to
был
your
не я,
ass in
тогда бы
lowlife right about now.
тебя по уши утопили в навозе. Интеллект 6. Эй, ты выстрелил всего 3 раза, а валяется 4.
Notice
Удалось
that.
заметить, да? Я
I
так
keenly
ловко
aimed
всадил
one of the
пулю в
shots
мягкие
through some
ткани
soft
одного из
tissue of
них,
one of them to hit the man
что
behind.
стрелил парня за ним. Или ты просто все это подстроил, чтобы заставить нанимать тебя снова и снова?
That's an interesting
Такая
theory
интересная
you've got
теория,
there. I'd
только лучше
suggest you
оставь
keep
ее
it
при
to
себе. Пошли. Бартер 50. Выкладывай все деньги, что у тебя при себе, или с тобой будут разбираться короли.
I ought to take
Надо
my
бы убить
chances
тебя
and kill
прямо
you right
здесь.
here.
Но убеждать ты
Maybe.
умеешь. Вот,
Don't think this
только
is
не
over.
думай, что
I'll
я
have
это
that
так
money
оставлю. Я
back out of
получу
your hide
эти
if I
деньги
have
обратно,
to.
если придется. Вытрясу. Так, ну-ка давайте. Братишка. Не кажется. Ти занадто багато на себе взяв. Що происходить? Вони ожили? Так. Ага. Ага. Головорез. Жертва недавней стычки лежит неподвижно. Требуется навык. Медицина, осмотреть тело. Быстрый осмотр тела показывает, что головорез жив или прикидывается мертвым. Так он и встал. А, це баг. Ігра баганулась.
Don't distract me. I need to focus all my senses on keeping you safe. Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I try.
Угу. Дружок-пирожок. Мне кажется, у тебя назревают великие проблемы.
Could use some help out here. You like that?
А что за задание? Что за задание? Бляха. 2 сапога пара. І що я тільки що провалив? Не знаю. Кажется, я нажив собі врагов.
Well, here we are.
Hey,
Ребята, а ви хто? Что блин тут происходит?
Hey there. You should stop by Freeside.
What do you have for me? So that's how it happens. Okay then, I'll have some. You've shown me something, so maybe you can help me. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were... Words come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they... Good. I like that enthusiasm.
Squatters aren't happy about the water ration, but then when are they ever happy?
I heard some squatters talking about some fancy pants rangers coming into the area soon. Like we need more NCR here. Like that.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. Mick and Ralph's is located just before the East Gate.
What is it? Can't you see I want to be... Oh, that's different then. Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to... As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the... From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know... The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets. And stuff. Kid got the worst of it. They were big guys, young too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick... I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking... Wayne, it's okay. The king sent them.
That true? Did the king... I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Sorry I couldn't help more, especially since... Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys at We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. It might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something with a T. Tennant, that's what he called him. Lieutenant.
He probably said Lieutenant, Wayne.
Hope what I remembered helps.
He's dumb as a mute. Tell the king we thank him for looking out for us.
I appreciate how you've been helping us so far. My friends have nothing but good things to say when your name is mentioned. It's great to see you.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping.
Seems like they've got things straightened out in McCarran now. We're still seeing a big increase in traffic here. Some nut attempted to kill the head of one of Mr. House's families recently. Whoever did it is either crazy or has balls the size of Freeside. What's up? Those squatters think they're entitled to everything. Some nut attempted to kill the head of one of Mr. House's families recently. Whoever did it is either crazy or has balls the size of Freeside.
I want to go to the Strip. We never get to go to Gomorrah anymore.
Huh, nice robot. You with the followers or something?
Have you found anything out? Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't... If they're coming over here now, it's got to be for a reason. I didn't want to believe them. If something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you, what can the king do for... Near as I can tell, some sort of religion. Oh, I know it says school out front, but everything in here seems to be related to the worship of some... People used to come here to learn about him, to dress like him, move like him, to be him. If that's not worship, I don't know what is. Not a whole lot to tell. There were only a few books left in here. There were some posters left that were pretty well preserved, which is how we know all this stuff was based on the same... The thing of it is, we don't even know what his name was. All the posters just referred to him as the king.
Король. Я знаю, кого вони копірують. Ну, це по внешньому виду понятно, що вся їхня групіровка просто копірує Елвіса Преслі. Король Елвіс Преслі, король рок-н-рола.
Well, that and the giant sign outside. This place could have been the king's house, but I like to think I keep the myth. As far as we can tell, the guy that built this place was considered the coolest of the cool. People would come all around to learn how to sing, dance. Something like that, yeah. There were some working tapes here when we first got here. Sadly, they stopped working a few years back, so I sold them to a... All the outfits you see my guys wearing around were originally found in here too.
Гель для волос, костюми, як у Елвіса.
Sure. I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him. Well, one of the followers He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out. No, they said they don't have the tooth. I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor... Your best bet would be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon... There's me, but I don't really like talking about myself. There's Julie Farkas and the other followers down at the old Mormon fort. The Garrett twins up at the Wrangler deserve mention. Wouldn't be right not mentioning. And while they're not important in the overall scheme of things, there's Mick and Ralph, too. Who all did you want to know? They're a family-run business from out west that deal in weapons, mostly. A word of caution, though. Their store is just past the Wrangler. It sells all kinds of fancy weapons that most... Anyone else you... Oh.
Собаки.
Those squatters think they're entitled to everything.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. Hi there.
Smoke rising from the east spells trouble. Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick... Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we... The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox. In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and... sobering them up and put... Rex? It breaks my heart every time I see him. Yes, a few months ago. We had to... No, Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. He requires brains... There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry, who reportedly specializes in... Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown, far to the northwest. Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other... If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside. Though, if Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little... Was there any... That would be a godsend. But so far we've had no luck working out a deal with... If you could manage to find someone willing to work with us, I'd... You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out. The Old Mormon Fort serves as the regional hub for the followers of the... The followers of the Apocalypse aren't just interested in research. Here in Freeside, we provide food and medical services for those in need. We also have organized reconstruction. With the help of Bill Ronte, we were able to install a water pump just west of here, but the Kings quickly... We arose from the boneyards of Edidam years ago. Since then, we have made it our... We hope to forge a brave new world free of war and poverty by sharing knowledge and resources. Bill Ronte installed that pump a few years ago, back when he was sober. But lately, the Kings have started charging locals to use it, and NCR squatters twice as much. They've been Freeside's gang for the past 5 years or so, ever since Mr. House and his... They've done a lot of good for the community, but that seems to be changing. The flood of NCR squatters... I guess that explains the situation with the water pump. Usually... I know they sell a lot of guns, as if that's what Freeside needs. I hear Mick handles the gun. Oh, them. They sell energy weapons, which are very popular. Stay clear of them. Brother and sister are both psychopaths, though at least Gloria is rational. Jean-Baptiste... A den of iniquity. The Garretts do more than their share to keep the locals drunk or... Their thugs, on the other hand, they keep wired on chems to stay dangerous. We're pretty short-handed. Okay. This could... A shot of Med-X for the pain, and you shouldn't... This should help with the pain. Anything else? A common enough problem. This...
Угу. Короче, если у нас привыкание,
Anything else?
просто йдемо до послідователей. Похоже, ми набрали цілу кучу квестов. Так, собачья жизнь. Надо закончить с собакой. Возвращайся к королю с известием, что Рекса можно вылечить. Рекса можно вылечить. Собакин будет жить. Блин.
If it can be bought, it can be founded. Make it.
Надо зайти до цих Мік і Ральф.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women
Малышка, я б
are just
заказав
like
би
the
тебе.
booze.
Було б у мене побольше криш. Так, надеюсь, мене тут не розстріляють. От, блін, розстріляють. Ребята, давайте помиримся. Ладно. Кому можна заплатити, щоб помиритися? Вроді з цими ребятами можна договоритися. Джеймс, говорят, на другом берегу реки разбил лагерь легиона. Последователи ищут себе поставщиков. Серьезно? Вот это новость. Думаю, мы можем поставлять им то, что им нужно, а взамен обеспечат нужным нам. У них есть технические ноу-хау для того, чтобы перегонные аппараты работали эффективнее. Чем чище алкоголь, тем быстрее напиваются клиенты, тем больше они тратят. А излишки спирта пойдут врачам для дезинфекции. Последователи — это просто подарок. Они неплохо латали наших парней. Я могу это устроить. Хорошо, мы можем обеспечить их нужным количеством медикс, а вот для детектива можем предоставить только основные лекарства. Снимать людей с наркоты не наше дело, так что мы в этом не особо разбираемся. Они смогут намешать, что нужно. От них требуется только согласие доработать наши дистилляторы и обслуживать их. Мне бы пригодилась помощь. Мне бы хотелось, чтобы люди забыли о некоторых моих поступках.
Sorry, Bob, but I'm fresh out of ideas. I've done all...
Вот блин.
I heard Benny sent his goons after.
Последователи ищут поставщика.
Interesting.
Интересно, а тебе нужно
Well,
поговорить с моим братом.
Good day.
Блин.
Welcome back, friend.
Да, а что, нельзя порешать?
All right, I can chat you.
Дать 500 крышек.
That'll do nicely. I'll...
Вот бля. Ладно, мы их просто убьем. Жан-Батист. Жан-Батист Мольер. Вот такой французский писатель. Что там, типа? Твоя пушка вылетела. Мене розчинили на авто. Ладно, с цими ребятками ми, похоже, повздорили серйозно. Если я надену костюм НКР.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper.
Де король?
What can the king do for you?
Джули Фарка сказала, что в Джейкобстауне есть человек, который может вылечить Рекса.
She said, what?
Что она сказала?
Why didn't she just say
Ну
so
тогда
when I
не
was
сказала
there?
мне. Конечно, если
Actually,
подумать,
come to
когда я
think of it,
пришел
I was
туда,
pretty angry
я
when
был
we went
ужасно
down
зол.
there. I vaguely recall
Я
something
смутно
about
припоминаю
upending a few
пару
tables,
перевернутых
maybe knocking out
столов,
one of
вроде
her
я
doctors.
даже врезал кому-то из
Anyway,
докторов. В
that's
любом
incredible
случае, это
news.
отличные новости.
Only thing
Проблема
is,
только в том,
there's too
что
much
здесь
going on
столько
around
всего
here for me to make a
происходит, что
trip
мне
like
не
that.
до
And I
путешествия.
need
И
all of my
люди
guys
нужны
to
мне
keep things
здесь.
settled here.
Смотревать за
You
порядком.
seem to be awfully interested in
Кажется,
my
ты
boy Rex
ужасно
here.
интересуешься
And you've done some good
Рексом.
work for
И
me
мы с тобой
already.
уже неплохо
I'll tell you
поработали.
what,
Вот что я
you
скажу.
promised to get
Если
Rexy here to
пообещаешь
that doctor,
доставить Рекса к
and I'll lend him
этому,
to
я
you.
его
What do you
одолжу.
say?
Что скажешь? Разумеется, я вылечу.
I can't thank you
Даже не
enough.
знаю, как благодарить.
Now, there's a few things
Да,
you should
есть
know
несколько
about old
вещей,
Rex here.
которые тебе
You're
нужно
gonna be
знать,
traveling together.
раз уж вы собираетесь.
First,
Во-первых, он
he hates
ненавидит
rats.
крыс, просто
Can't
не
stand
выносит.
the thing.
Гигантская крыса,
Giant
крыса,
rats,
без
old
разницы.
rats,
Стоит
doesn't
ему
matter.
учуять
He
запах, и
catches a
он
whiff
несется
of one,
за ними как
he's off
пуля.
like a shot after him. He's normally pretty
Обычно он
obedient,
довольно
but you might
послушен,
have
но
to
если
chase him some if he
погонится за
goes after one
грызуном,
of the
тебе
little
придется
varmints.
его догонять.
Second, he
Во-вторых,
doesn't like
ему не
hats,
нравятся
although
шляпы
people
и
wear
люди
them.
в шляпах. Не
Don't
спрашивай,
ask.
понятия
I have
не
no
имею,
idea
почему.
why.
Может, они кажутся ему
Maybe
похожими
because it
на
rhymes
крыс.
with rats. That should be
Вроде
it,
бы
though.
все. Ну, еще
Other than
бывают
the
у него
occasional
моменты,
bad
когда
spot
его
when his
мозг
brain
начинает
starts hurting him, that
шалить.
is.
Но я
But I'm
надеюсь,
hoping you'll see
ты
to
с
that.
этим разберешься.
I wish you both
Удачи
luck.
вам обоим. Береги моего Рекса,
Rex,
лады?
this is your new master.
Рекс, твоя
Protect her.
новая хозяйка,
Good
защити
news.
ее, как меня. Идите, Рекса, к доктору. Собаки. Еде, мені прийдеться бросить тебе. Дружище. Эдевил вернулся в Прим. Дай-ка посмотреть на тебя поближе. Посмотреть рисунок, изображающий быка на боку Рекса. Этот рисунок хоть и что. Мозг Рекса выглядит паршиво, и гель, в котором он плавает, не лучше. Посмотреть механически. Механические части Рекса поцарапаны, погнуты и обожжены. Удивительно, как могли сохраниться части тела живой собаки. Думаю, нам стоит. Я обязательно найду способ подлатать тебя. Как чувствуешь себя? Рекс дал вам способность, поиск и пометка. Давай поговорим о нашей тактике. Так, а что за способность? Поиск и метка. Ого, у мене тут такі. Які у мене вообще есть? Радость... Так, радости старого мира. Благодаря токсикомании вы больше ни в чем себе не отказываете. Рад поглощения. Позволяет вам сопротивляться радиации. Поиски пометка. Пока в числе спутников есть Рекс, химикаты, оружие и боеприпасы, находящиеся поблизости, подсвечиваются, когда вы используете приближение с помощью камеры. Химикаты, оружие и боеприпасы. Класс. Давайте попробуем.
Sounds like the NCR and the Legion of both.
А ну-ка, если я выкину. Ага, зеленым світлом опять. Угу. Надо прям підійти дуже близько.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Блін, тут десь криса бігає.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
Вон вона.
Yeah, Mick and Ralph's.
Блін, не дай Бог моя собака щось крису побачить. Це тепер це мій собаки. І люди у шляпах. Да. Так, куда нам надо топать? Джейкобстаун. Карта местности. Карта мира. Ого! Ого! Я понял, куда нам надо петлять. До супермутантов.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people looking at them. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. A lot of the mutants here found out about Jacobstown because of Neo. Our isolation. Docks inside. Same as any civilized town. Don't start any fights or steal anything. We'll treat you fair. Not a lot to ask. Was a resort pre-war. I renamed it to Jacobstown after an old friend. I figured us mutants needed a place to call our own. Town's far enough away from humans so they don't bother us much. One of these days I'm hoping we can trade with the rest of the wasteland. No more fight. Was part of a super mutant army. Ran a town, walked the wasteland with the tribal. Long story, so here's the short version. The Master thought he could unify everyone. No more differences, no more war. Town was Broken Hills. Bunch of super mutants, humans, and ghouls all living together peacefully. We were looking for a Gek to save the village of Arroyo. Eventually, we did. Nuked an oil rig in the... We went separate ways after that. I went east into the Rockies. Don't know what happened to my friend. A lot of bad blood between super mutants and humans. Goes back years. Some here still got the scars and memories. Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sights a little too high. Caesar thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Caesar, not Caesar's ideals. When he's gone, it'll crumble. Might not happen overnight. Might take a few decades, but it'll happen. Basic human... Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland. That amazes me people would come from all over the waste to throw away everything they've got. Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons I settled. While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so they're... Trouble is, the Nightkin don't like being visible either.